In this video, I will discuss a film titled Darkness in Tenement 45, 2020. As always, I never forget to wish you and your family happiness and good health. The film is set in the year 1953, when the Soviet Union launches a biological weapon attack on the United States. Some people refuse to evacuate and choose to stay in their homes, sealing off all doors, windows, and any holes that could let in outside air. Many of them decide to quarantine and isolate themselves, waiting for help to arrive. We are then shown a bug that has just been caught by a boy named Rhonda, right in front of two girls. Rhonda enthusiastically carries the bug, and we can see wooden boards nailed across gaps in the house. Then we see another child, Thomas, getting his injured leg treated by the wife of a man reading a newspaper. Meanwhile, a girl named Joanna is helping a woman named Martha count food supplies. It's revealed that they have been in quarantine for a month, and unfortunately, their food supplies are starting to run low. So low, in fact, that they begin collecting insects to supplement their stock. While Joanna is still taking inventory, the adults hold a quick meeting. Felix, Thomas's father, is the leader of the group. Unknown to them, Jonas is secretly eavesdropping. Besides Martha and the married couple, there's also the apartment owner, Horen. The adults begin by discussing medical supplies, then tools for building repairs, and finally, food rations. With no other choice, Felix volunteers to go outside to find anything edible or drinkable. During a vote, only Horen objects. Then comes Rhonda's brother, Walter, who comes downstairs as it's time for dinner. All the kids are called to eat, but Thomas seems uninterested in the food, an expression that others seem to understand, as they've had to eat just about anything to survive. Tonight's menu? Lizard porridge. During dinner, Thomas's two older sisters are shocked to hear that Felix will be gone for 7 days, not just a few hours. Thomas remains expressionless, seemingly unfazed by the news. After dinner, Felix argues with one of his children, but Thomas uses this moment to sneak off into a closet with a flashlight and a magazine featuring women. After a few minutes, he sneaks back out, only to be met by Felix, who is dizzy but wants to leave a message. Be a man and protect your sisters. An hour later, Walter tells Joanna that everyone is needed downstairs. They gather to send off Felix, who is equipped with a gun and special outfit. Before leaving, Felix kisses his daughters, and as the door opens, bright light pours in. Felix finally steps out into the unknown. At dinner that night, Thomas's sisters cry, while others sit in silence. Martha has prepared a different dish, but Felix's absence kills everyone's appetite. That night, Thomas acts strangely again, even openly staring at his sisters. Time passes, 7 days, but Felix hasn't returned. Then Rhonda starts coughing. She says she's just choking, but Joanna catches Martha secretly installing extra locks on every door. Joanna finds this suspicious and tells Walter. Soon, an earthquake hits. Everyone hides. As they scramble, Joanna sees a balloon outside through a broken window and is shocked, speechless. The window is quickly sealed. After the quake, Martha does medical checks. Rhonda can't hide her cough anymore, and despite Joanna insisting it's just choking, Martha and the adults don't believe her. Martha orders Rhonda to be monitored. 2 weeks have passed, and Felix is still missing. Now they plan to send Horen out for supplies. Martha and the married couple refuse to go, forcing Horen to go instead. Joanna, fed up, confronts them, calling them selfish, but Martha snaps at her. Horen, before leaving, says goodbye to everyone. He has no choice. The food crisis is severe. Another person walks out into the world outside. Later, the youth start plotting among themselves. Thomas, meanwhile, repeats his habit, staring at his sisters and sneaking into the closet. His sisters eventually force the door open and find a hole in the wall. Thomas patches it with a blanket. Meanwhile, Joanna tells Walter about Martha's obsession with locking doors, fearing they'll never escape. Just then, another earthquake shakes the building. During the chaos, Joanna notices something beautiful outside, but can't believe her eyes. Later, Rhonda's fever is confirmed, and Martha locks her inside the closet, consumed by paranoia. Joanna and Walter want to break Rhonda out, but their plan fails, and they are caught. Rhonda remains locked up with a mask. Joanna, Walter, Thomas, and his sisters plan a rebellion. They believe the quarantine has gone on far too long. During another adult meeting, Joanna suddenly attacks Martha, while Walter scares the older man. Joanna snatches the keys, and they begin preparing to escape. Despite everything, Thomas still finds time to open his magazine. Joanna grabs a pair of scissors to use as a weapon. Thomas asks his sisters to wear simpler clothes, like the ones in his magazine. They comply. But as they try to escape, Martha and the elders break free and confront them with weapons. The kids, tired of hiding, stand their ground. They believe what's outside is not as scary as what's inside. Joanna stabs Martha with the scissors, and the barricade is removed from outside. Police enter the building, looking for earthquake survivors. It turns out the biological threat had ended 3 weeks ago, but due to a long power outage and deep fear, many didn't know. Felix never returned because he learned the truth and couldn't bring himself back. Horan, too, had seen the beauty outside, but was killed by Martha. In the end, Joanna is arrested for stabbing Martha. The film ends with a chilling message. What was meant to be a safe quarantine became a horrific prison. A fascinating story that shows the dangers of paranoia, isolation, and blind obedience.